Please join in singing our national anthem. After the national anthem, we will sing the alma mater.
Please remain standing for the invocation. As we begin this ceremony today, let us pause and give thanks. Today, we celebrate the knowledge gained, the friendships formed, and the growth that has shaped each of us. May we proceed with confidence, purpose, and a spirit of lifelong learning. We give thanks for the people who have guided us, challenged us, and shown us what it means to create and to connect. Moving forward, may our tables be full of joy, good food, and those we hold dear. Let's keep the fire alive. Never stop learning, never stop sharing, and always embrace what's next with open minds and full hearts. Please be seated. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Thank you. I am Michael Sperling, Vice President for Academic Affairs. We are extremely pleased to welcome all of you, family and friends of the graduates, our keynote speaker, Jehan Luth, a 2016 graduate, our Grand Marshals, Dr. Kathy Merget, Vice President and Dean of Student Affairs, and Provost Mark Erickson, a 1977 CIA graduate. We also welcome the chair of the Culinary Institute of America's Board of Trustees and President and CEO of Dubraga, New York's Butcher, Mark Saracen. The CIA also extends a warm welcome to its alumni guests here today. We are so happy to have you back on campus, and I ask all alumni to stand and be recognized so we can give you a big round of applause. And of course, we welcome our honored guests, all of you, to today's Baccalaureate commencement of the Culinary Institute of America. Representing the finest traditions as well as innovations in culinary, baking and pastry, food business management and leadership, hospitality management, applied food studies, and culinary science education, the CIA salutes all of its graduating seniors for your contributions to sustaining the vitality and premier position of the Institute and of our superb industry. In addition to the culinary and baking and pastry skills built through foundational lab courses, as well as in-depth knowledge in your major field of study, you are now more educated in critical thinking, writing, teamwork, scientific literacy, and communication skills. We remember welcoming you when you first arrived to campus on move-in day and are proud today to wish you well as your next exciting chapter begins. Know that the CIA stands with you and by you. You are our future. Just as we are proud of your accomplishments and contributions, we are also enormously proud of our roots. Founded in 1946, our doors were open to veterans returning from World War II to serve as an educational institution training veterans in the culinary arts. Over these past 79 years, the CIA has evolved into a college offering associate, bachelor's, and master's degrees, while always remembering our beginnings. With that said, please join me in acknowledging 4 of our students who are veterans of the United States Armed Forces. As I call your names, please stand and remain standing until all names have been read, so we may recognize you together. Connor Collins, Derek Fajardo, Patrick Riggs, and Colin Shelton. Now, I'd like to ask all of our veteran guests in the audience today to also please stand, if able, to join our veteran students. Let's give all of our veterans a big round of applause to show that we are forever grateful. Thank you. Please be seated. One of the core values of the college is respect for diversity. Our current students, faculty, and staff come from over 49 nations, and 15 languages are spoken here. We believe that the breadth of our community promotes personal growth and a healthy society and challenges preconceptions. It encourages critical thinking, and it helps students learn to communicate effectively with people of varied backgrounds. The breadth represented by this group of graduates is also an example of the changing face of the hospitality and food service industry. A rich experience is created by weaving together their many threads of perspective, education, and cultures. So these students, representing 28 states and 7 countries, are now stronger and better prepared to launch their new careers in the food world. And speaking of prepared, please join me in welcoming a member of your graduating class who will deliver welcoming remarks on your behalf, Haley Maciel Diaz.
Good afternoon and welcome, class of 2025, President Michael Bacher, our keynote speaker, Jaehan Love, Chair of the Board of Trustees, Mark Sarazin, Deans, faculty, staff, family, and friends. My name is Haley Maciel Diaz, and it is with immense gratitude that I welcome you to the 2025 Bachelor Commencement Ceremony. It's truly surreal to stand before you today, reflecting on the remarkable journey we've had here at the Culinary Institute of America. We began by mastering mother sauces, learning creaming methods, and figuring out how to address guests face-to-face for the very first time. And now, we stand here today, equipped with the skills and confidence to deliver unforgettable experiences, turning plates into edible art, creating pastries that leave people speechless, and delivering experiences that guests will remember for years to come. This journey has shown us that a solid foundation in the basics will always support us no matter where we go. The CIA has become our community, where we're surrounded by people who share the same hunger for creativity, the same passion for innovation, and the same drive to make things delicious. I wonder, after today, who will I joke about being in the weeds with? Or how will I explain to someone the sheer beauty of the Maillard reaction, or the pure joy of a perfectly polished glass? How will I describe my obsession with adding alcohol to a pan and lighting it on fire without sounding absolutely crazy? But beyond the humor and the technical skills, this school has brought us together through our shared love of food. No matter the challenges life threw at us, the obstacles we faced, or the constant changes we encountered, we persevered. We've conquered this chapter of our lives. As I look out into the sea of bachelor candidates, I don't just see the future chefs and hospitality professionals. I see tomorrow's culinary leaders. I see executive chefs, pastry chefs, entrepreneurs, and innovators who will shape the future of this industry. But most importantly, I see change. I see fresh visions fueled by passion, hard work, and an unrelenting hunger for the new and the thrilling. We are the ones who will drive progress, and the world better be ready for the remarkable things we are about to do. As we move forward, let us remember, hardship, adversity, and criticism are all a part of the journey. We've chosen a career path that will challenge us, that will demand everything from us, and will constantly push us to question, to evolve. But during those moments when doubt creeps in, when the weight of the world feels a bit too heavy, take a deep breath, allow yourself grace, and remember that success is not a straight line. It's a winding road with plenty of bumps along the way. One important lesson I've learned here at the Culinary Institute is that no one can define what success looks like for you. The value of your achievements is something that you determine for yourself. Perfection is a personal journey, and that's the beauty of individuality. To my mom and dad, and to all the friends and family who stood by us, thank you. Thank you for tolerating the late night rants, the random taste tests, and the unmistakable smell of bleach keeping our whites white. Your unwavering support, love, and encouragement have meant the world to us. Without you, none of us would be standing here today. To our professors and talented chefs, thank you for your dedication, patience, and at times, brutal honesty. Your wisdom, your lessons, and your insights will stay with us for years to come. Your legacy lives on in each and every single one of us. And to my fellow bachelor candidates, how proud I am of each and every single one of you. As you leave today, remember to always be kind, as you never know what someone is going through. Be understanding, just as you would hope others would be towards you. Consider the impact that you make on the world around you. And above all, be proud of everything you have accomplished. Class of 2025, it has been an absolute pleasure to work alongside all of you. I wish you success, incredible opportunities, and above all, an abundance of happiness. Thank you. As we celebrate our achievements and look ahead to the future, it's important to recognize those who have guided and supported us along the way. One of those individuals is our current president, who joined the college earlier this academic year. It's my honor to introduce President Michael Bacher, who will share some remarks. Please join me in welcoming President Bacher to the podium.
Thank you, Haley, for your most wonderful words. To the graduates, family, faculty, staff, and guests, welcome to this extraordinary day of celebration, accomplishment, and pride. Today marks not just the end of one chapter, but also the beginning of a new one filled with promise, potential, and purpose. To the class of April 2025, this is your day. You've earned it with all your work in the kitchens and classrooms, with all the reviews of your work, every exam, every breakthrough, and yes, even every failed attempt that taught you something new. Before we move forward, I would like to offer you a few reflections. My message is centered around one simple idea: craft a life well lived. You came to the CIA to master your craft, but here you learned something even deeper: that craftsmanship is a way of living. The same values that define a great dish: intention, care, creativity, balance, and courage, are the very values that shape a meaningful life as well. Let me offer you some ingredients for your personal recipe to craft a life well lived. Embrace experiences. Think of life like a buffet. Sample generously and gather as many experiences as you can. Try things that challenge you. Say yes to the unexpected. Your unique flavor in this world is made richer with every experience, every culture you explore, and every risk you take to step out of your comfort zone. Stay curious. You've heard it in the kitchen. What if we tried it another way? That mindset is golden. Let your curiosity guide you both in and out of the kitchen. Ask questions. Make every day a learning day. Be open to being surprised. Curiosity is what will keep your passion alive and your edge sharp, so never lose it. Learn by doing. You didn't learn to make a perfect soufflé by just reading about it or watching a video. You learned by doing. You cracked the eggs, made mistakes, some so go flat, and burnt probably a few along the way, and then you tried again. That's life. Keep moving, keep trying, keep falling forward, even when it's tough. Progress comes from persistence and doing. Practice makes king. Prioritize your health. In this business, we work hard, truly hard. And it's easy to lose sight of your well-being in the hustle and bustle of building a career, but remember, your career cannot outrun your well-being. Nourish your body with good and healthy foods. You're chefs, you've got this covered. Rest when you need to, hydrate, move, and laugh. Your health, physical, mental, and emotional, is the foundation for everything you will build. A healthy you is truly a thriving you. Take risks. Great chefs and great leaders don't play it safe. They take risks, calculated risks. Don't let the fear of being wrong hold you back. Lean into the unknown. Take that leap. And if it doesn't go as planned, get up, adjust, try again. Lead with kindness. Kindness is a currency that never depreciates in value. Now more than ever, treat people well. Everyone. Always. In kitchens, in business, in life, kindness is power. It creates culture, it builds teams, and it opens doors you didn't even know existed. Give more than you take. The CIA's mission is rooted in service to others, to excellence, to a greater purpose. Generosity of spirit, time, and talent is never wasted. Lead with a giving heart, and success will follow, not just in your work, but in the life you built around it. Class of April 2025, know this. My pride in and excitement for you is immense, and my faith in your future is unwavering. But before closing my remarks today, I want to leave you with just a few more thoughts. You're not just bakers, chefs, sommeliers, or entrepreneurs. You are culture barriers, you are storytellers, you are leaders. You are going to change this world. You will feed more than people's bodies. You will feed their spirits and souls. You will offer them comfort in uncertain times, joy in moments of celebration, and connection in a world that needs it now more than ever. You will travel the globe with your knives, your vision, and your passion. You will open restaurants that become gathering places. You'll create brands that inspire loyalty, and you'll craft experiences that people will remember forever. And through it all, you'll carry this place with you. The Culinary Institute of America will always be your mise en place, your foundation, your community, your launchpad. So as you walk across this stage today and into your future, let your life be your signature dish. Make it bold, make it beautiful, make it even spicy. Season it with kindness, courage, and curiosity. And don't forget where it all began. Congratulations, class of April 2025. Go create, go inspire, go lead. We can't wait to see what you cook up next.
We really appreciate the spirit and timeless importance of those words from President Bacher, and also offer many thanks to Haley for your warm words. You and your classmates are the next successors to the food industry, and we know you will make us proud. Please continue to pass on the concept of mise en place. It will make the world a better place. A number of today's graduates have particularly distinguished themselves through exceptional performance during their time at the CIA. Representing the faculty and presenting the academic awards to you this afternoon will be Dr. Robert Johnson from the School of Liberal Arts and Food Studies. Award recipients, please join us on stage when your name is called by Dr. Johnson.
Good afternoon, graduates. You look terrific. And it is an honor to be able to address the graduates one time before they receive their degrees. I would also like the family, friends, and significant others here to know what fine students these are. As a faculty member, I am well aware of the hard work, discipline, and sacrifice that was necessary to make today happen, not only by the graduates, but by those of you who have helped them along the way. This is indeed a significant accomplishment and one that should bring you great pride. And I am so pleased to be able to share your pride on this important day. Now, I could speak about the graduates and their accomplishments all afternoon, but we do have a graduation to attend to. So I'd like to talk about the two things that make me especially proud to be part of today's ceremony. The graduates' powerful minds and the graduates' compassionate hearts. A sound mind and a generous heart are essential to the fully actualized individual, and those are the kind of people we seek to graduate from the Culinary Institute of America. Today, the power of the graduates' minds are on full display. We celebrate academic achievements by granting various awards. Soon, the graduates will receive their baccalaureate degrees. We all know how hard the graduates worked to attain this goal. the late night study sessions, the countless hours of research, and many of the graduates managed work and school, which showed a tremendous amount of grit. But I want the audience to know about the graduates' good hearts as well. These graduates have gone beyond the confines of our campus and have actively engaged the local community with their compassionate hearts, and in a number of ways have made our community better. The Food Service Management Capstone Project, under the leadership of my colleague, Professor Leanna Wood, netted over $10,000 for various charities and scholarships. These charities included Second Chance Foods, which connects local farms with grocery stores, and Food Dreams, and an organization that helps bridge the gap between underprivileged students and the culinary community with scholarships, internships, and other opportunities in the culinary field. Our applied food studies students use their knowledge of food and culture to increase awareness about sustainable food practices by, among other things, teaching young children in Poughkeepsie where their food comes from, and by working with organizations that are dedicated to alleviating food insecurity by working with local farms and food pantries. Eta Sigma Delta, the International Hospitality Management Honor Society, was also actively engaged with the local community. Most significantly, Eta Sigma Delta helped a number of local organizations, such as the Children's Home of Poughkeepsie, with gifts during the holiday season, as well as organizing an end-of-the-semester clothing drive to help the students in the Poughkeepsie School District. All in all, quite impressive. And watching your compassionate hearts in action made my heart swell with pride. And I can assure the audience that these are only a few of the many ways in which these graduates have made our world a better place. Graduates, please know that I speak for the entire faculty today when I say that we are as proud of you as we can be. We are secure in our conviction that your big hearts will only get bigger. We are hopeful for our collective future because you will be a part of it. We are happy that you will soon possess the degrees for which you have worked so hard, and we look forward to learning of your great success and bright futures. But we will miss you. Your CIA family wishes you well. We take great pride in your achievements, so let us know how your journey through life unfolds. So on that note, I won't say goodbye, but we'll meet again. Good luck. May you be blessed with good health, and I wish you all the very best that life has to offer. Thank you. Now let's have some fun and give out some awards. We are honored to offer recognition to several of our students for their distinguished academic and professional accomplishments. We begin with the recipient of the Jacob Rosenthal Leadership Award. This award was named for the Institute's past president, who brought the school from our original home in New Haven, Connecticut, to here in Hyde Park, New York. This award is given to a student who has demonstrated exemplary leadership skills, both in the classroom and in extracurricular activities. Congratulations, Joao Victor Carvalho Mendez. The Dean's Food Business Leadership Award, awarded to the student who demonstrates mastery of food business and leadership competencies, a student who demonstrates critical thinking, communicates well, and exhibits a high level of professionalism and knowledge of the food service industry in the classroom. Congratulations, Catherine Lowe. The Dean's Hospitality Management Award. This award is given to the student who demonstrates and models the spirit of hospitality in and out of the classroom. A student who demonstrates critical thinking, communicates well, participates in class activities, and maintains a strong academic record in the required hospitality management courses. Congratulations, Jordan Lynn Akins. Founders Management Award, named in honor of Francis Roth and Catherine Angel, co-founders of the CIA. This award is given to a student who achieved a strong academic record in the program's required management courses. Please join me in congratulating Zofia Gallick. The Provost Culinary Science Award. This award is given to a student who demonstrates a high level of scientific literacy, cross-disciplinary thinking skills, a sincere desire to address the challenges and opportunities of an increasingly complex food system, and a strong academic record in the required culinary science courses. Congratulations, Jiu Che. The Dean's Applied Food Studies Award. This award is given to students who demonstrate through a record of strong scholarship and service to the community a commitment to advancing the field of food studies. We would like to congratulate Emma Elizabeth Gugliotta. President's Humanities Award. This award is given to a student to achieve the strong academic record in the program's required humanities courses and who demonstrates in written works and spoken comments an intellectual curiosity in the tradition of humanist thinking, weighs evidence, analyzes information, uses sound reasoning to substantiate opinions, and goes beyond expectations. Congratulations, Anahi Medina Rosado. And lastly, the Dean's Professionalism in Culinary Arts Award. This award is given to a student who demonstrates a high standard of professionalism in food handling, food safety, technical skills proficiency, and leadership in a kitchen environment. Congratulations, Sebastian Berea Moreno. Please join me in congratulating all of our award recipients. Well done.
We would now like to welcome to the podium Mark Sarazin, Chair of the Culinary Institute of America's Board of Trustees, to introduce our keynote speaker.
It's always awe-inspiring to stand in front of graduates. I graduated a very long time ago, but the joy of being chair is I get to come here and see happy faces and I know how hard you've all worked. So on behalf of the Board of Trustees, it is my pleasure to extend our congratulations to this incredible class of April 2025. What an incredible 4 years it has been. You made it. I would also like, most importantly, to say congratulations to those parents, family, and friends of this esteemed class. We thank you for your continued support of the Culinary Institute of America and these incredible students. They would not have been the same or made the same contribution without you. Today, the Culinary Institute of America is thrilled to welcome back an alum who has used his multidisciplinary background to reshape how we can utilize data and advocate for improved health and longevity. Since emigrating from India, our speaker has pursued a unique educational and career path. In addition to earning his associate degree in culinary arts in 2014 and a bachelor's degree in culinary science in 2016, he earned a computer science degree from the University of Cambridge. No, it doesn't stop there. As if that wasn't enough, he then simultaneously earned master's degrees in public health and law from the University of Pennsylvania School of Medicine and Carey Law School. Our speaker uses his diverse educational background to blend rules and logic with creativity to solve some of the most complicated problems facing the world today. Among the questions he seeks to answer, quote, how can we use data to keep people safe and healthy? That curiosity and drive have made him a highly sought speaker in our industry conferences, including the CIA's own Healthy Kitchens, Healthy Lives Summit, which is co-presented with the Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health. His work experience across sectors and at all levels, from scrappy startups to established corporate environments, paved the way to his current role as the founder and chief executive officer of Banyan, a platform that streamlines collaboration between merchants and financial institutions through receipt data. If that name sounds familiar to you, it is likely because Banyan was recently acquired by Built Rewards, an innovative platform that allows people to accumulate rewards points redeemable for travel and more just by paying rent. I know that I, for one, can't wait to see what lies ahead for our speaker. Please help me welcome back our graduate and back to the CIA, Jae-hoon Luth. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, President Bacher, distinguished faculty, staff, proud parents, and the graduating class of April 2025. Give yourselves another big round of applause. As I was thinking about what to say today, I really wasn't sure. I was literally sitting, I think, in that seat not that long ago. I even spoke at my graduation as a student speaker. It wasn't that recent either. I have obviously done a few things professionally, but I have grown quite a bit, become a husband, a dad, a dog dad as well. That's a thing. But in all seriousness, about 10 years back, I was sitting where you are today. So I'm going to share two things that helped me navigate my path, and I hope you consider keeping it in your toolkit. First, I'd ask you to consider chasing curiosity. Always be curious. I know President Bacher said something similar, and I promise we did not coordinate our speeches. Curiosity is a funny thing. You don't know where it leads, but if you're truly curious, you'll actually find a lot of joy in the journey. Take me as an example. You heard of some of my professional accomplishments and probably a few extra years of school, but I'll give you a bit more context on how that happened. So back in the day, I worked at Per Se as a part of my externship and then stayed a bit longer. I grew up in India. I had never heard of a restaurant called Per Se, but I think it was about 4 months in my journey at the CIA, I had heard of an incredible student named Kwame that had worked at Per Se, and I just heard great things. So then I think the next day, I saw him in Fark Hall, sat in front of him, and probably asked him way too many questions about Per Se, his experience. I was really fascinated by the precision, the science, the work ethic, and that led me to Per Se. I ended up working there for a bit. By the way, if you don't know Chef Kwame, he's now, I think, on Netflix, if you haven't seen Chef's Table, and runs an incredible restaurant in New York City called Tatiana. Then, another example, in my culinary science course, I think there's some culinary science grads. There we go, yes. In my culinary science courses, I was fascinated by the intersection of health and food. The CIA was doing many incredible things with the Harvard School of Public Health, the conferences, Healthy Kitchens, Healthy Lives. I asked a few folks on the stage actually to help me navigate that way, and they connected me with an incredible person, Dr. Eisenberg. That led me to the world of epidemiology, medicine. I even met President Bacher in that world. Last example. While I was a tour guide, one of the few jobs while on campus, I happened to be giving a tour to a former instructor at the CIA, a chef named Tom Griffiths. He happened to be running culinary innovation at Campbell Soup. And if you take a guess, my first job after graduation was at Campbell Soup. Anyways, the point I'm trying to make here is, if I wasn't curious, I would never have sat in front of Kwame, would have never, no culinary science, no dog dad, like it all kind of leads from one place in the beginning. Curiosity is truly just a state of mind. It's not an intellectual thing about academics or not, it's just a way of life. And at the CIA, curiosity is fostered really well, because you're put in new environments, you learn new things. But my ask of you is, when most folks leave college, they leave their innate need to be curious. Try not doing that. Force yourself to be curious tomorrow morning onwards. Now, curiosity by itself is not just enough. This is where persistence is key. And that's my second point. Persistence really works. You can actually ask my lovely wife. There's a long story about persistence there. If you want to get something done, you need to go and get it done. I know it sounds overly simplistic, but there are no excuses. I had to explain to some of my grad school admission folks what some of my culinary courses meant. And that was an incredible experience. To give you a specific example on persistence, during grad school, I had an idea for a fairly technical product. Turns out that technology did not exist, so I founded a company, raised money, built a team, signed customers up, ended up building one of the largest platforms in our space, which then got acquired. But it was a journey which I think was 6 or 7 years in the making. And it feels like an overnight win, but it's actually 6, 7 years of persistence. Here's the irony though. Built, the company that acquired us, actually works with a ton of restaurants in local neighborhoods. And it was last week, the first time in a long time, I, as someone that works in tech, former CIA grad, was sitting in front of restaurant operators talking about their technology. And it felt incredible. Being curious and persistent really works. It doesn't matter what you go on to do in your professional lives. I can guarantee you that those two traits are universal. In closing, I'll share one more thing. A degree from the CIA is an ingredient in your toolkit. And I know that's a pun, and if I was sitting there, I'd roll my eyes, but you know. Wherever this education takes you, whatever you do next, try and stay in touch with the CIA. I wouldn't be standing here if it wasn't for the many faculty members who shared their wisdom, experiences with me. In fact, 2 of our special faculty members today, Dr. Marquette and Chef Erickson, wrote my letters of recommendation for grad school. So it truly, and that was years and years after I graduated from the CIA. I'm quite grateful for the CIA. As the old adage goes, this is the beginning of the rest of your lives. With that, wishing you all the heartiest congratulations, graduating class of 2025. Thank you.
So along with celebrating the graduating class of April 16th, 2025 to our Institute alumni family, today we're also thrilled to bestow recognition and honor upon our commencement speaker, Jehan Luth. As such, I am pleased to offer the following proclamation. Jehan Luth, entrepreneur and visionary, for your drive to pursue your passion, to using data to improve the world, for your commitment to improving longevity and health, for embodying the CIA values of leadership and excellence, and for all that you do to make this world a better place. I hereby proclaim you Ambassador of the Culinary Institute of America. CIA community, please join me in congratulating Ambassador Jehan Luth.
Thank you so much, Ambassador Luth, for your great words. And now, graduates, it's your turn. We have arrived at the moment our students have been awaiting, the presentation of majors by the deans and conferring of degrees by the president. Signifying the highest levels of academic distinction is the awarding of Latin honors, a distinction which many of our students have worked hard to achieve, and which is indicated by the stoles they are wearing. Summa cum laude students are wearing yellow stoles, magna cum laude students have green stoles, and cum laude students are wearing white stoles. Also indicative of academic distinction are the students wearing gold cords, representing their membership in Eta Sigma Delta, an international honor society that recognizes achievement among hospitality and tourism students at the bachelor's degree level. Each of the CIA's academic deans will now present the candidates for graduation from their respective schools to President Bacher. Let's first welcome Dr. Jennifer Purcell, Dean of the School of Business and Management, to the podium.
President Bacher, those students receiving the degrees of Bachelor of Business Administration in Food Business Management, Bachelor of Science in Hospitality Management, or Bachelor of Professional Studies in Food Business Leadership seek to follow in the footsteps of many accomplished alumni who have preceded them. Among this group of graduates are future leaders and innovators who will shape the food and hospitality industries in their own unique ways. Now members of a distinguished and noble profession, these graduates leave here with the confidence and tenacity to travel any path they choose and to lead the diverse, ever-growing world of food business. The wide breadth of skills and knowledge they have gained prepare them well for future success. While we are sad to see them go, they have met all of the requirements for a bachelor's degree from the Culinary Institute of America and are recommended to you by the faculty of the School of Business and Management for conferral of these degrees.
Graduating from the School of Business and Management will be our graduates coming to the stage to be given their cordon by President Bacher. Andrea Arbello Gonzalez. Andy Bahiti. Daniel Charles Beveridge. Danielle Mia Bonilla. Vanessa Edith Bonilla. Isaac Bravo. Allison Jennifer Bruner. Laura Nicole Buller. João Victor Carvelo Mendez. Stephen Thomas Casey. Samuel Chang. Yu Chang. Andrew Cheng. Julia Jean Cochran. Connor Robert Collins. Haley Collins. Katrin Mjube Cook. Hayden Cowart. Eli Cromwell. Erica DeSev. Haley Maciel Diaz. Jillian Donee. Derek Fajardo. Adriana Nicole Fleming. Juan Francisco Flores. Jocelyn Nicole Foreman. Elizabeth Yang Frazier. Belle Fauché Gallant. Sophia Gallic. Adina Elena Grant. Matthew Robert Halpin. Jarius Heel. Faisal Midan. Sunny Huang. Adeline Hunter. Sydney Odette Johnson. Avery Langford. Shei Leode. Jenny Lee. Kendrick Lee. Liu Hui Min Alicia. Ishmael Lopez Manuel. Barath Ram Madhan Mohan. Natalie Frances Maher. Naya Marie Marshall. Anahi Medina Rosado. Lucia Abigail Nufio Sulis. Chloe Rab Carruthers. Anish Ratan. Alexis Reedy. Patrick Siam Riggs. Zachary Roshan. Jevalis Santana. Jacob Selgren. Colin Shelton. Josue Sosa. Nicholas Thomas. Ariana Teresa Thompson. Ania Tomescu. Shayna Christine Treadway. Daniel Valor. Sahana Venkatesh. Kayla Wolf. Samuel Wu. Jung Ah-yu. And graduating with a bachelor's degree in hospitality management, Jordan Lynn Akers. Angelina Adwua Edusa. Ruth Celerina Gerstenberger. Graduating with a bachelor's degree in food business leadership, Marissa Jane Davis. Catherine Lowe. And now, please join me in welcoming Ted Russin, Acting Dean of the School of Culinary Science and Nutrition, to the podium to present the candidates to President Bacher.
Will the candidates for bachelor's degrees from the School of Culinary Science and Nutrition please rise? President Bacher, behold, his graduating class earning degrees from the highly innovative Bachelor of Professional Studies in Culinary Science program, a tasty course of interdisciplinary studies that emulsifies chefly skills, knowledge, and values with a sharp scientific perspective, and then folds in a rich array of liberal arts studies to provide a full-flavored and well-balanced product. These graduates are proudly leading the way in this important program with vigor, enthusiasm, and ambition. And now it is time for them to venture forth. We will miss them, but feel buoyed by the knowledge that they go forth as highly skilled, informed chefs with advanced technical culinary skills and valuable science-based understanding of food. They have met all the requirements for the bachelor's degree from the Culinary Institute of America and are recommended to you by the faculty for conferral of this degree.
Graduating with a bachelor's degree in culinary science, Jiyu Che. Morgan Fitzhugh. Allison Frensley. Jonathan Gaynor. Joshua Martinez. Ananya Senthil. And also graduating with a major in applied food studies, Mia Trent. Jonah Weinberg. Now please welcome back to the podium Dr. Jennifer Purcell, Interim Dean of the School of Liberal Arts and Food Studies, who will present the candidates to President Bakker.
Will the candidates for bachelor's degrees from the School of Liberal Arts and Food Studies please rise? President Bakker, these proud graduates of our Bachelor of Professional Studies and Applied Food Studies program have experienced a forward-thinking and globally significant course of study that has led them on a deep exploration of food ecology, history, anthropology, and policy issues that affect our changing world. These graduates go forth prepared to lead an industry increasingly in need of expertise in the development of sustainable food system, food policy, global and community health collaboration, and much more. They will surely have an impact in many important and innovative ways. While their presence at the college will be missed, we can take solace in the fact that they now possess the knowledge, leadership skills, and passion to change the world. They have met all the requirements for the bachelor's degree from the Culinary Institute of America and are recommended to you by the faculty for conferral of this degree.
Graduating from the School of Liberal Arts and Food Studies with a bachelor's degree in Applied Food Studies, Amelia Joy Bacon Ordonez. Abigail Marie Bailey. Parrish Xander Borean. Luke Giovanni Cordisco. Marilee Crimmins. Madison Ely. Marco Galicchio. Isabella Grinston. Emma Elizabeth Gugliata. Vanessa Eve Kiefer. Ashley Autumn Lineberger. Emmanuel James Neal. Sydney Owens. Hongshang Peng. Amy Snow. Violet Zoner. Please join me now in welcoming Chef Brendan Walsh, Dean of the Schools of Culinary Arts and Baking and Pastry Arts, who will present the candidates to President Bacher.
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degrees from the School of Baking and Pastry and the School of Culinary Arts please rise? These Bachelor of Professional Studies in Baking and Pastry and Culinary Arts degree candidates have gained the hands-on kitchen and bake shop experience and gastronomic knowledge needed to succeed in the world of food, and to carry on the extraordinary legacy of the college's alumni. They are fully prepared to make a difference in this vital profession through their passion, creativity, and skill. And they join our distinguished alumni in providing distinct craftsmanship in flavor, design, and service. It is a bittersweet moment for us as they will no longer be part of our campus community, but we know they will go forth into the industry and do great things. They have met all of the requirements for a bachelor's degree from the Culinary Institute of America and are recommended to you by the faculty for conferral of this degree.
Graduating with a bachelor's degree in culinary arts, Sebastian Barea Moreno. Lance Soper. And graduating with a bachelor's degree in baking and pastry arts, Grace Green. To all our graduates, we celebrate your accomplishments and look forward with great excitement to all you will achieve. The food, beverage, and hospitality industry is fortunate to have such talented and passionate individuals joining its ranks. Continue to make a difference in the world. At this time, it is my pleasure to welcome President Bacher back to the podium to formally confer degrees upon all the candidates.
Finally. I hear you. We can now turn to the moment you've all been waiting for, the conferral of your degrees. I ask all graduating students from all degree programs to please stand. Based upon the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees and by the Regents of the New York State Department of Education, and upon recommendation of the faculty, I hereby confer upon you the degrees of Bachelor of Business Administration in Food Business Management, Bachelor of Science in Hospitality Management, Bachelor of Professional Studies in Food Business Leadership, Bachelor of Professional Studies in Culinary Science, Bachelor of Professional Studies in Applied Food Studies, Bachelor of Professional Studies in Culinary Arts, and last but for sure not least, Bachelor of Professional Studies in Baking and Pastry. I welcome you all in the community of educated professionals. Please join me in congratulating CIA's newest baccalaureates. So members of the class of April 9th, 2025, you're now official holders of the baccalaureate degrees. The word baccalaureate is Latin, referring to a head crowned with laurel leaves, a symbol of victory. And let's not forget, those laurel leaves are the same bay leaves we use in our kitchens every day. So on this victorious day, congratulations, baccalaureate graduates. Another Latin term tied to the ceremony is alma mater, which means fostering mother. As your alma mater, the CIA has worked to nurture you during the time here. And you're now part of the CIA alumni family, and we're so proud to send you out into the professional world. But notice, we're always here for you. We'll cheer you on, support you, and celebrate your milestones. Keep in touch. Represent your alma mater with pride. And remember, every step you take from here reflects not only on you, but also on your CIA family. And now, a final ceremonial moment. Will the graduates please rise again? All right. Graduates, in keeping with academic tradition, I now ask that you move the tassels on your mortarboard from right to left to signify your new status. Congratulations, class of April 2025. Please be seated. We're almost there. But as I would say, wait, there are two more. Before we conclude today's ceremony, we would like to take a moment to recognize our very special Grand Marshals, whose leadership has helped shape the CIA. Today, we have the distinct honor of recognizing Dr. Kathy Merguet, who is serving as Grand Marshal for this graduation ceremony as she prepares to retire from her role as Vice President and Dean of Student Affairs. For 31 years, Kathy has been a guiding light within our community. Her leadership, dedication, and compassion has touched the lives of countless students, faculty, and staff. As our Master of Ceremonies for countless graduations, Kathy has been the steady, welcoming voice that has celebrated student academic achievement as marked the milestones of so many. From designing the curriculum the curriculum for the college's first bachelor's degree in management and expanding liberal arts learning, through introducing the concept of mindfulness and emotional intelligence into our campus culture as our focus turns to student affairs, Kathy's influence is woven into the very fabric of our institution and our industry. Beyond her professional accomplishments, she has been a tireless advocate for student well-being, a champion for veterans returning to school, and a leader for empowering women in higher education. Kathy's favorite flower is the sunflower, and it's easy to see why. Just like the sunflower, Kathy has consistently radiated warmth, optimism, and encouragement to everyone around her. Today, we have sunflowers here on stage in her honor, a small tribute to the light she has brought to this community. Her brightness has not only lit the way for students navigating their academic journeys, but has also fostered a sense of community and belonging that will remain a part of the CIA even as she steps away from her role. As we celebrate this graduating class, we will also be celebrating Kathy's remarkable legacy. Though she will be deeply missed, the seeds of her work will continue to grow and flourish here at the CIA. Kathy, thank you so much for your many, many years of service, your unwavering dedication, and the light you have brought to this community. We wish you all the best in your next chapter, and remember, you will always be part of the CIA family. Let's give her a round of applause. And as they would say, but wait, there is one more. Today also marks the last commencement ceremony for our provost, Mark Erickson. In 1977, Mark graduated from the CIA as an honors graduate and went on to serve as chef garde-manger at the Palace Hotel in Stade, Switzerland. Executive sous chef at the Greenbrier in White Sulphur Springs, West Virginia. Sous chef of the Everglades Club in Palm Beach, Florida. And executive chef at the Cherokee Town and Country Club in Atlanta, Georgia. These experiences grounded him in excellence and global perspective, the very qualities he would bring home to the CIA in 1988. Mark has spent more than 4 decades transforming the very heart of this institution. A leader, educator, mentor, and innovator, Mark has served the CIA in nearly every capacity imaginable, from Director of Culinary Education, Managing Director of a Greystown campus, Vice President of Continuing Education, and now for a great number of years, Provost. His visionary leadership has guided some of the most impactful academic initiatives in CIA history. He was instrumental in launching our bachelor's degree programs. He pioneered the Culinary Science and Applied Food Studies majors and spearheaded the creation of our master's degree offerings, including the first of its kind, Culinary Arts, and now as well, the Culinary Therapeutics programs. Mark's legacies extend so far beyond the curriculum. He led the CIA through key transitions, including the modernization of our publishing efforts from physical textbooks to digital resources, and the shift from, guess what, 16 entry dates to our current 3-semester model. These changes have undoubtedly strengthened the CIA's academic excellence. Mark also played a critical role in the opening of our San Antonio and Singapore campuses, expanding our global presence and bringing CIA to new quarters of the world. He played a key role in the vision and development of the CIA at Copia, where he supported the establishment of the Chuck Williams Culinary Arts Museum. He also oversaw the renovation of the Ritz Center at Greystone. But there's more. Chef Erickson is also a celebrated culinarian in his own right. Did you know that Mark was a member of the US team that won the first Culinary World Cup in Luxembourg? He was a member of the gold medal winning US Culinary Olympics team in 1984 and 1988. And he was part of the team that brought home the 1985 Culinary World Cup. In 1988, the US team was proclaimed Weltmeister, which means world champions, as the overall winners of the Culinary Olympics. That team was the first and still remains the only United States team to win the competition. The two major wins by the US team remain unprecedented, enshrining the team in the annals of international culinary competition as perhaps the greatest team of all times. He also earned the Crystal Chef honors by achieving the highest score in the prestigious 10-day certified Master Chef exam. These extraordinary accomplishments speak to his skill and passion for food as a craft and a form of art. Even with all these accolades, it is his qualities as a colleague, mentor, and leader that will be remembered most. Mark has always led with humility and heart, lifting others up, encouraging curiosity, there you have the word again, and nurturing the next generation of CIA professionals. He has inspired and mentored countless students, faculty, and administrators, never asking more of others than he was willing to give himself. He has moved mountains behind the scenes, always placing the success of the institution and well-being of our students first. Mark's deep love for the CAA is also truly a family affair. His wife Lisa and their daughter Celia are proud alumni. Together, Mark and Lisa co-authored the cookbook Cooking for One, a seasonal guide to the pleasure of preparing delicious meals, a reflection of their shared belief in the joy, nourishment, and connection that a thoughtfully prepared meal can bring. Mark, your legacy is written into the story of the CIA. It is etched in every campus you helped open, every program you helped shape, every leader you mentored, and every student whose path was made smoother by your care. Your leadership has made the CIA stronger, kinder, and more forward-looking. We're so grateful. From all of us at the CIA, thank you for your generosity of spirit, your friendship, and your unwavering commitment. We wish you and your family all the very best in this new chapter. Mark, thank you.
Following the conclusion of this ceremony, we invite you to join us at a reception in the Student Recreation Center, a chance to gather with family, friends, staff, and faculty over great food and shared memories. We also kindly ask that all guests remain seated until the graduates have recessed from the auditorium. And I now invite our Grand Marshals, Dr. Kathy Merget and Provost Mark Erickson, to do the honor of leading the recessional, and we want to offer one final enthusiastic congratulations to all of our graduates. Enjoy your special day.